Whoops. Helps if I do that. Helps if I put this on stream. I completely forgot about
Dearie
that.
me.
Oh my. Oh, it's been a whirlwind of today, right?
Yes,
It's
yes,
been a
it's
whirlwind
not been the
today.
most fun day today.
No, it definitely has been not a very good day, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we had to cancel tonight's investigation with John and, well, it was with John, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were going to be driving up and doing the cemetery. So unfortunately, Lex wasn't feeling that great today. As you can tell, look, he looks like he's in incognito. He's got the hat, he's got the hood up. He's he's very mellow today. So, but what we're going to do now is we're going to try to hit a local spot just within Milton Keynes. It's not very far from here, so we're going to attempt to do that. But update. So this week's investigations, unfortunately, two of them got canceled. So we had to scatter and find something else. So we did find two other locations.
Yeah.
Which are great. And Portal, I want to give a shout out to Daniel for coming through on with Portal to the Paranormal. He was able to find a spot for us, so we'll be doing that on Thursday. It's called Fort Whitley,
Something like that, yeah.
something like that. So supposedly it's a fantastic location, from what they told us. So that's something to look forward to. On Wednesday, we had to find something, and we're going to be doing a mausoleum. But tomorrow night, we are going to be doing one of the most haunted forests in the UK.
Yes, we are.
Yes. So we're going to be doing a forest tomorrow. Tonight, we're going to try to get over to this windmill that's haunted,
Or the Abbey.
or the Abbey. Yeah. So Lex is a little concerned about the windmill because we might have to trespass.
He's laughing, but there are YouTubers that got jailed for breaking into tourist attractions, and this is exactly what we're doing.
See, I'm leaving soon, so it doesn't matter to me. So I don't ever have to return.
It's just a rule I had. I don't. If there's a sign saying don't go in there, I don't go in there.
Well, that's not true because you've been in a spot where you weren't supposed to go in.
Yeah, after I almost got sued.
Yeah. So we're going to attempt to go to this spot, but I think the other place is okay, isn't it?
I think the Abbey's fine because it looks like it's on a main road. It's just on the side of the road. It's just a windmill that is protected because it's being rebuilt as a tourist attraction, so it's now owned by somebody. So the land is owned by him.
When is Lex not mellow? Who was that? I don't know who said that, but we can't see your name. So we can just say, I'm going to show you what we see. So you know. There you go. That's what we see. Because you have to accept Melon as the app in your profile. So that's why we can't see you. So anyhow, oh, poor Lex. Another one. Another one we can't see. So so we're going to attempt to go to possibly two places. They're close by. So but tomorrow night is going to be a good one. I think we should do. I think there will be a live tomorrow. So you might want to come and check it out on Parapost because Portal to the Paranormal usually go live on their investigation. So you can either go to their page or you can go to Parapost. It can also be shared on Huntophobia page as well. So you'll be able to check it out tomorrow, Wednesdays and Thursdays.
Mm-hmm.
So there will be 3 locations that we'll be doing that we'll probably be going live in. So you get the opportunity to see what we're doing. So yeah, so tomorrow night the forest, mausoleum on Wednesday, and what is Fort Whitley? Do you know? Did you read anything on it?
It's a fort.
It's a fort. Was it like where like a war or something like that happened?
Oh.
Okay.
I just never going there. No one told me anything. But they've sent us the Wikipedia page for it.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll look at that tomorrow. So things have changed this week. Unfortunately, something happened at Rob's work that he can't get out of. So he ended up having to cancel the last couple of locations with him, which is unfortunate, but we understand. Your work is how you make money and how you live. So you have to take care of that. So we completely understand. Don't fret if you watch this replay because we're not upset at all. So we support you, kind of. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit. Can you stop being so mellow? It's freaking me out.
No.
It's freaking me out. So yeah, so we're gonna try to attempt a place. But last night's investigation.
Yeah, last night was cool.
Yeah, yeah, it was really really cool. I put a picture up on Huntophobia page. This place what we went to last night, and you can see from the pictures how cool it was. I have a lot more pictures that I'll probably put up during when I get back, but I will say last night's investigation was probably the second best investigation that we did since being here, or since me being here.
Mm.
We went to a place called Beach Caves in Stoke. You can talk about the history, getting out of your mellowness.
Well, the history is a little bit scattered for it. So I think it's around the 1600s. It was originally built as a sandstone mine, which then in the 1960s and 70s it was then used as a raving site, so illegal raves. And in just around the World War II era, they apparently used it as an ammunition bunker. Yet we've never found, there's not much on that part of the history. You can't find out why they used it there, and or if you do, it's like a one sentence in a long article about the cave. So it's a little bit jaded. The most common thing about it is the illegal raves that were taking place in the cave, because it's a big place. So definitely a lot of room to do that kind of thing.
Yeah. So when we first got there, it took us a little bit to find it. We got lost a little bit. Instead of going right, we went left, but we ended up finding it. But as soon as I got out of the car, I felt this pressure on my chest, and my head felt a little bit compressed. As soon as I got out of the car. Now the funny thing is, and I told this to Lex, I told this to Portal, to some of the people in Portal. Since I've been here, my abilities have gotten a lot more stronger and clearer for some reason. And I'm seeing things, I'm hearing things much better. It's just been a whirlwind of things opening up for me. So when we walked into the place, it's not huge.
Well, like, no, it's not incredibly, like, it's not massive. It's like trying to work out how many feet it is really across, because it's like a round room. If you look at it, it's like a big round room with 2 levels on it.
Yeah, all you have to do is type in, go to Google and type in Beach Caves, Stoke, and you'll see all the pictures. It's probably from the entrance to the end was probably what, 300 feet?
Probably about that, yeah.
Yeah. So we did a kind of an intro in one area, but then we went to the center where I felt the most intense of the whole area. But for some reason, and you even saw it last night, I think even Ralph said something, or maybe it was Cheryl. They said, "Why do you keep on looking at the entrance?" And I say, "Something's pulling me, or something's drawing me to the entrance. I keep on seeing something going back and forth." So we went there to the entrance, and we did an EVP session. We did a voice recorder, and we caught the clearest EVP that I've heard since being here. And it was a woman. And she said, "Help me, please." And yeah, is probably true. That's from Bald and Bonkers. That's probably true. Somebody did mention something to me this morning for Portal. There's actually no judgment here, and that's probably why as well. But for some reason, I've just been able to open up, and it's been like I've been saying things when I've gone to locations, and it's been correct. And the tea room was correct that we went to, and Murley House was correct when we went to. And it's just really, really interesting how I've been able to tune in to what I can do a lot more better here than in Canada. And so when we caught that EVP, it basically said, "Help me, please." So I think we kind of tapped into the fact that it was a girl that probably died because there were a number of people that had died there from the raves of overdoses. So we clearly discovered that. It wasn't somebody from a war, I don't think.
No, like every time we tried to poke the bear a little bit with which time period they're coming from, the only responses we really got were when we mentioned the raves. They never flat out said yes or no, but when we asked about the war, we barely got anything.
Yeah.
The minute we start saying about the raves, it's helped me.
Yeah.
So we can put it down to like the most logical response, because in the war as well, back in the 45 or 43, whatever time period this area was being used as an ammunition dump, I can't recall how many women would have been in charge of that.
No.
And in the case before that, where it was a sandstone mine in the 1600s, I don't really think it would have been many females doing that too. So judging by the time periods and what societies were like, so I'm assuming the most logical response would be women attending the raves and then overdosing on the drugs that were there.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but it was interesting how it just tuned in really, really quickly as soon as I got out of the car, and the pressure of the chest, and it got me thinking a little bit. Is it possible that this girl might have choked herself, maybe something with the chest? I don't know.
Which again would add up. There is an article online which I found yesterday
Oh, really?
not about the incident, but of the reports of the place. And obviously, like I said before, every time we go to the locations, we're not looking anything about them. It's only afterwards to corroborate the information we've got. So I was looking up female deaths in the caves, and an article stood out to me, and it was talking about the paranormal experiences from tourists.
Yeah.
And they said the most common thing from the residents who live around it, because these caves, there's a residential area like around it, and then it's the highway. So according to residents, they hear the sounds of someone almost choking coming from the caves all the time.
Oh, that's
or
interesting.
Someone gargling as if they're trying to breathe but they're drowning.
Oh.
Which would be the case of an ecstasy overdose, because you flood your body with water and you can drown yourself because you take it dehydrates you incredibly. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it's a really cool thing. I was waiting for this to tell you that.
Oh,
So
okay.
It's a really, really cool thing that Brian sent this stuff, and then we can actually corroborate it to at least a very positive degree, like 90% sure that this is the case that we're on. So it's been very good so far.
So yeah, during before we captured that amazing EVP where it says please help. No, I actually said help me please. That's what it said. But before that, we got 4 other helps, and like whispers, help. And then there was a long sentence which I can't figure out yet, and so I'll have to put it into something so I can hear it better. But it was just all in all, it was probably the second best location that we've done. All the locations have been great. Don't get me wrong, but for activity wise, I would say Sherwood Forest probably third. But Sherwood Forest was just amazing. Just being there, the experience of being in such a famous and rich history, just being in that location itself was amazing.
Yeah,
that was just, and I hope we can look like you're planning a bank heist. Oh, Raymond, you always have such kind words. Sarcastic words, but kind words. No, I'm just kidding. So, no, but we are going to a place where we might have to be dark. No lights.
Like round the corner from my house.
Yeah. So anyway, it's just interesting. It was a great spot. We did capture some other stuff on the voice recorder. We did capture some stuff on the SB7, which was great. Obviously, I'm going to have to go through all that. But I was saying something about Sherwood Forest. I was going to say something about Sherwood Forest, but I can't recall what I was going to say. Oh, I know what I was going to say. I hope when we do the videos or editing the videos for Sherwood Forest that we're going to do it justice. Because if you ever get the opportunity to come to the UK, you need to go to the Sherwood Forest. It's like a must-stop place, especially if you're a paranormal investigator. So anyway, so other than that, that's the update of what's going on this week. So tomorrow we're doing a forest. Wednesday we're doing a mausoleum, and Thursday we're doing a location that we have no idea about yet. But it's called Fort. Let me get the name of it.
Fort Whitley.
I think it is called Fort Whitley. But that's going to be a great place. From what we've been told by the portal, that or Daniel at least, that it's an amazing location, and we're going to have a really, really good time. And I will say the mausoleum is from the 10th century, and there's an old surrounding village around it, so that will be cool, eh? So this place, let me just look up the Wikipedia. Uh, Between 1860 and 1868, it was the Royal Commission on the Defense of the United Kingdom. That's all I'm going to read because we don't want to read too much into it. We just want to go there cold. So, but anyways, guys, that's what's going on. That's the update. Myself being all, hyped up and hyper and stuff like that. This guy like being the complete opposite right now. Is it because the later you get, the more mellow you get?
Most likely.
Is it? Or is it because you're still not feeling well?
Maybe a bit of both.
Yeah, okay.
I don't do myself justice. I'm lactose intolerant and ate a whole pizza. So
I had a small pizza, and he was finished his large pizza before I even finished my small.
Which I think there's like 9 slice difference between the two. I think.
Wow. Anyhow, Lex looks like he needs some sleep, Brian. He did sleep. I slept most of the day, though.
You did, yeah.
Yeah, I slept most of the day. I think my sleep is starting to catch up with me. Well, I think it's probably because the time difference, right?
Yeah,
See, I did the biggest mistake that you can do if you're going to another place where there's a huge time difference. Is when I got to my sister's, I slept for 2 hours. Now I seem to be recovering now, and I've been here in a week and a bit. So I got 2 more weeks here. But Lex, yeah, savage.
Yeah. You got another week, and you've only got 4 days left with me.
Yeah, it sucks. Yeah. So I might have to do a couple of more locations before I leave. There are a few people that want to connect with me, so I might reach out to them and connect with them and see if we can get a spot or two. I'd like you to come, but unfortunately you can't.
I'll be back at work.
Yeah. So, but I did find out today that I might be going to another country in May or June.
So, I won't be.
Anyways, I might be traveling again in May or June to another country. So, and this country is phenomenal. So we'll see if that's going to happen. I won't say the spot. I won't say the country right now. But I think I might have to change my name to Huntophobia Canada to Huntophobia International. What do you think? Does that work?
I don't understand why you've got the Canada in there. There's not
because I live in Canada.
Yeah, but there's no other huntophobia, so it makes no sense.
Well, no, it's because somebody suggested it because people like to know, people that are from not within Canada like Canadians. So if they find out I'm Canadian, they're more than likely going to watch my stuff.
It's poor mathematics. I think it's just a really weird thing.
Let
me change mine to Lex Paranormal UK.
That actually sounds good.
I'm the only Lex Paranormal, but I'll just stick UK in there anyway.
Yeah, but it sounds good though.
No.
Lex Paranormal UK sounds good.
No, because when they watch the videos, they can tell that I'm from the UK.
Okay. Anyways, it sounds better, see?
You don't have to lie to him, Carol. It's fine.
Carol lives in, I believe Carol lives in, I might get this wrong, Carol. I'm sorry. It's either Scotland or Ireland, I believe she lives in.
Well, depending which one. Actually, no, both of them. No.
Which one is it, Carol? I think it's Scotland, right? Is it Scotland? She's a mod for Huntophobia page.
Well, that's why she's agreeing with you then, isn't it?
Yeah, well, of course.
Too much iron brew. Sorry, Carol.
Let me see. Ireland. There you go.
Oh, so
there you go.
So you're drunk. That's what it is. Okay.
Oh no! Don't be saying.
I'm kidding.
Don't say stuff that about Carol.
I'm kidding.
Carol's great. So anyhow, other than that, that's what's going on. You can see me. You can't see Lex really. There you go. And I've been trying to convince him to let me cut his hair. I have clippers.
There's nothing wrong with my hair. Just long.
You look like you're from a boy band. You
Oh,
say that like
Dublin,
it's
okay.
Dublin, Ireland. There you go. So yeah, so I might be going away again to another country in either May or June. So we're going to see what's going to happen with that, and I'm going to film a bunch of other locations. So I think I might change my name to Huntophobia International, or just Huntophobia back to Huntophobia. I don't know what I'm going to do. Anyways, other than that, we wanted to get, because we haven't done this for a few days, and so we wanted to update everybody on what's going on, and that's what's going on. That's it. All my energy is coming back. I'm serious. All my energy is coming back. That's not a good thing for Lex. It's definitely not a good thing for Lex.
Why? I can go to bed whenever I want.
Yeah, that's true. Anyways, guys, thank you for coming in the room. Hopefully you watch this. Hopefully people that are watching the replay that are going to share it out. Hopefully people that are in the room right now are going to share it out. And if you have not gone over to our YouTube channel, if you can do that, that'd be great. All you have to type in is Through the Lens with Brian and Lex, and it'll pop right up. And all you have to do is hit that subscribe button and hit that bell. That'd be wonderful. Other than that, it was great seeing some people in the room tonight or today for you guys. And we're going to take off. And good luck and be safe. Lex, take a nap. Take a nap. I got too much energy going on right now. So anyways, you guys have a wonderful rest of the day, and we will see you tomorrow.
Peace.
Ciao.